yourself.
Of course, we're live in PAK Music. Yes.
No.
DJ Kanu, it's been a minute. Bro, I think I'll be more like a first time you say them.
Since I'm UK.
Bro, remember my father bro, you must know that.
This is the first time
That's
in
the
real
truth.
life.
That's the truth. Real life.
In real life?
Yes.
Really?
In real life.
Wow. Okay.
And if I can, man, personally, Fumala Gison is more of a, when was it? I think in 2007, actually, or maybe even before. You know, I came and boom you on fee.
Yes, yes.
And so we live on a start.
Freetown, yes.
Freetown.
Yes.
Bro, small way to get them on for So obviously, yeah. So this is Singateh, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I think this is the first time, but we connected I thought
we have.
Yeah. But yeah, I came to visit the studio here, as you can see. Everything is look amazing. PAK Music and this studio is not new for Gambian people, or you know, it's well known for everyone. I can say, you know, you came here, everything is right here, and yeah, it is what it is. So for me, it's my first day, so I have to kind of, you know, it's a moment for me to be here, and it's a pleasure, you know, and you have me here. So what we're gonna do? Let's have a just short session with Singateh here. All right, stay tuned. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, viewers. You already know this is DJ Kanu. It's been a minute, but I'm back. Of course, today I'm here right in the PAK Music studio, one of the baddest and the most talked about studio right now, with the legendary Singateh in the building. Everyone knows Singateh, you know, so
Unless Baroque generation.
of course, and then he's a brother that we've been, you know, I mean, like we've known each other for a very long time, but we never met. I know a lot of you will be surprised. I never met Singateh, like facially.
For me, I thought we have met so many times.
Yeah, we never met, like, you know. But you have to remember, I'm these new school, you know, open mic thingy and all of those things. At the time, I don't think you were around, you know. My first question, speaking of open mic, have you ever performed in the open mic?
Yeah, I think we are the pioneers of open mic.
Okay.
We were the big horns that time.
Oh,
me and Jalex and Uganda.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Yeah. So basically, of course, I'm not gonna start from the scratch saying that Singateh, when the music will start, we'll see if I'll thing. Everyone knows Singateh, you know. So I'm just gonna go right down to, you know, what's happening right now, because we can see that you've been nurturing talent, especially when it's come to upcoming artists and all of that, and you know, so many artists passed through in this studio, and everyone loved it, you know, from the legendary Jaliba Kuyate, and, you know, the list goes down. But it's amazing, and with the upcoming artists, we saw that Singateh is doing some promo, and basically just to support the upcoming artists with a discount, you know. I think you might say that, okay, this is the business side of it, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's legendary Singateh. I think what he's doing is just amazing, and I 100% go for it. And I think some time ago also we saw Marlon Fati. He also did something similar,
like that.
You know, which is great. But Singateh, tell us what actually inspired you for this. But first of all, you can just say hi to the fans.
Yeah, greetings to everyone. As you just mentioned, rightfully, I might not be able to explain myself, as
yes.
A lot of people know me.
Absolutely.
From before Singateh, those who know me as Freaky Joe as well.
Absolutely.
Now we go by Singateh. Yes, coming to that on the upcoming artists, I think since this studio up until last year, they are the beneficiaries. From last year, I think over 6 months, there is no one upcoming artist that says Singateh took $1 from me.
Really?
Yes. When the studio was newly opened.
Wow, okay.
You know. Because then I have a funding from MSDG, so which is more based on youth development, youth talent. Coming from the diaspora, I just came, and then I make sure that the project was meant for that. So purposely give it back to them. So all the upcoming that came here, having free promo on my page, coming to the studio, having free consultation, free recordings, tips and ideas, mentorship programs, as you can see on the door.
Yeah.
You know, we are branding as an artist. So all these things are there that most of the kids that are doing music today, they don't even know what they are doing in the first place, or they don't know the direction they want to take.
That's right.
So at least at the Gambian level, being successful through music, I said that to people today. The hard work comes in, but for me, I think all my gates open through music.
Wow.
You know, so they see me as a role model. So they listen, and most of them, when they go by, they say, "Bro, you know what they got." So I think the upcoming artists, this studio is theirs. You know, coming here not just to record. You're coming to meet someone who has been a recording artist. So I help them with their songs, help them with melodies, help them with lyrics. At the same time, guide them, not just to record and
of course
let them go. So that's the reason why they keep calling, and you know, everybody wants to be here.
So you become one of the most demanding and
most definitely, I think.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah, but that's amazing. I think it's a good idea. And as you said, I'm surprised that you said since you opened the studio last year and you never take a penny from an upcoming artist, you know, you've been supporting them, nurturing them, which is amazing. I think we just got to say, you know, thank you so much for that. And congratulations for your success.
Thanks.
Because you came back home. I remember when we had this interview online, you promised me that you're coming back home with this idea, you know. Although it was online, but Singateh took his time to show me around all the different microphone and all the setup and all the materials that he bought and packaging all of them that is coming to Gambia to build this proper studio, and which he did, you know what I'm saying? So I think that is huge step he took, and Gambian people have to appreciate that, you know. Thank you so very much. But yeah, so the amount of that token that you put there, like $2,500 is for mixing and Monday. Can you just elaborate that a little bit? Is it for the mastering or just the...
Yeah, no, it's more basically like you come with your beat, of course, you know. So I'll record you, vocal recording, we call it, mix, mastering, and of course, free consultation.
Yeah.
You know, so we look at your songs. Some of them, something that might take me 2 hours, might go 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on what they bring. Because I said, I'm not just going to record anything, you know. I want to record something when it's out. They said, who recorded? They're proud to say, I recorded at Singateh, but I don't want them to go and represent something that's not good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, in the first place.
Yeah.
So all that process of going through, so I just give them the discount of 2,500, whereby, which is just normally for voicing. But I put mixing on it, mastering on it at the same time, as I said, free consultation. So that was the Christmas giveaway for them, you know. So even though some of them say, bro, be like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that it's going to go beyond December. So just to support them and say.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought it was going to be end of December. I was going to say just
it might go
have to rush.
December.
Because we have, you know what, just a couple of days before end of December. So you got to roll. But Singateh is saying that it's going to go, you know, I mean, beyond December, maybe, you know, maybe early January, sort of like that. So rush now, and then make sure you get your beat, come to the studio, you have somebody who's going to guide you, you know, show you how to do things, and then, you know, and free consultation, of course. So I think that's fair deal, you understand? So Singateh, coming back to, like from the beginning of the studio, you know, and also, oh my God, time flies. You say just 1 year. To me, it looks like it's 2 years.
Yeah, the studio is actually 1 year this last October.
Wow.
1 year.
Wow.
It's because people haven't seen anything like it's been there for more than 1 year. It's just 1 year.
Wow, that's great.
Since the inception of the studio. So the whole idea of the studio, when I left here, as you said, I told a lot of people, if I want to stay in Europe, I would have stayed a long time ago. Because I first traveled to America in 2006.
Yeah.
For me, you know,
the mind
is always home, you know. So from 2006 all the way to 2015, when I finally decided to stay in Europe. So my first thing is to get to study it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not just about singing. I went to school to learn what I'm doing here today.
Exactly.
That's study something. At least when you come back home, you have something that you can bring along. And then those that were close to me, they in a long time been yearning, I've been planning. Because it's not always easy to come back home. You know, it takes a lot of years to plan. You know, because a lot of people come here and then none of them, they cannot stay. They have to go back.
Absolutely.
So I've been planning this for a long time, you know. Okay. And then finally it's here. And then the smart ones are making, you know,
good use of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the challenges at the moment that since you came, like the challenges you face
Yeah, the first,
I know
the
it's
first, the
always
first.
something.
There are a lot of challenges especially dealing with Gambian. Yeah, the first thing is time.
Yeah, timing.
Time.
Absolutely.
So I'm very flexible. I can arrange time, but some of them will flip flop and you say 2 o'clock. They'll show at 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
You know, and then for me, if I give you time, I put myself inside the time.
yeah.
So I will leave everything aside just for that time. This is the mindset that I want
Exactly.
most of our artists have to know. Time is very,
Time
very
is
important.
very important.
Very, very important.
Honestly.
Whatever you do. Some people
Honestly.
say, like, so buge them say kanam, for example. Then I want, like, you want to do this. And that's how I was before. But even today, I have appointment with other people. I make some there on time.
Yeah, of
I can
course,
take slim excuses. Oh, I'm this and that. I make sure if I have to be there 2 o'clock, I leave my house by 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah.
1 hour 30 minutes before to make sure I beat the traffic. But they'll just come put the blame on traffic.
Okay.
So time can cost you. Time can make you lose your deal.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
we have to check that.
All right. So Singateh, this studio is just one ear, and as you can see, you have almost every equipment when it's come to sound engineering, production, and everything, the recording and everything. You have it here. So, are we expecting something bigger? Near future, for example, in the future.
Yeah, because even some of my friends, when they come, they know me. If I want to do
You don't
something,
go for some
yes,
small
they
stuff.
know me when they came. One of the experts, they were the last 2 white guys that came. Said, Singateh, they come Singateh. I think you can do better than this. I said, I know, but this is Gambia. When you come in,
You have to
you
start
don't
from-
over
yeah.
invest. You just come and try and test and see how it goes. So I think I can extend it more. There's a lot of space from here, as I saw you before
the
earlier.
backside,
On.
yeah.
There's more space to push it a little bit back. Accommodate more of life. Though the space is big, you can do a lot of things. You can do rehearsals here. You can do a lot of things here. But still, for me, at my own, personal level, I think I can do way better than this.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
and it's part of the plans, inshallah.
All right. So basically, this is going to be a short interview. Like I said, the main thing for this interview is more of to come and visit Singateh and PAK Music Studio right here, located in Dalaba Estate, of course. Yeah, I'll know the place. You understand?
Yep.
All the artists, make sure you just come and check.
Yeah, they come.
come and
Some of
visit,
them, as I told some of them, you
Yeah.
don't have to record here.
Exactly. Just pay.
But
a
I know
visit.
when it comes to final churches, you can pass here. You can like most of the top artists, what they do here. Some of them they record their song, but they want to do the final mastering here. I think Gambia, that's the problem we have here: consistency between sounds.
Okay.
You play one sound in your album, it's like this. Next song is like that. So the listener get confused, or the DJ, you have to increase the volume when the next song comes. You want to make sure your album is consistent.
It's consistent, yeah.
So most of them, when they come, that's what they give them: consistency
Can attest to that,
and
yeah.
warmth. In your production, because if you have seen today, most of the production today is more electronic. The sounds sound very cheap,
Very light and cheap,
very
yeah.
light and cheap.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do give it to someone who knows proper mastering, give it that groove and that thing. Because for me, most of the songs when I hear online, I read them through my phone.
Exactly. I can also tell.
Yeah. If I play the
Honestly, I can
sound,
tell.
I just put it 100%.
Yep. You can hear it.
I can hear.
You can hear the difference.
You
Yeah.
can hear the difference.
That one I
So-
can attest to that because, as I told you, from our first interview, one of the main reason I kind of like, I gotta talk to Singateh because I'm a DJ, and when I'm playing music, either through PA system or even through my a good headphone, you can see the difference. You understand what I mean? And even in the club, you can see like they play this music from different studios. You can see the different quality. I'm like, I'm playing this project, but I can see the same quality from first track to the last track. You understand? So I think that's amazing. So bringing that quality to Gambia, back home, locally here, and people are benefiting from it. I think it's a good idea.
It's like you record one song this month, next song next 6 months,
Yes.
next song next 3 months,
Sometimes
next
different
song 4
studios.
months. So different studios. You know what I'm saying? So the songs will never be consistent. So if you're working on an EP or an album, you can record anywhere you want. Just get a flat mix, then give it to one person. Hey, do this. And everyone have your studios. Every studio.
Yeah, now everyone have home studio. Yeah.
The way sound translate in my room here might not be the same how it translates in another room.
Yeah.
The way it plays in my speakers might not be the same as all the speakers. So it's good sometimes to try different things. If you want quality, you have to
Of course.
work for it.
Of course.
Yeah.
What advice do you have in general, for the viewers?
For the viewers, I think the viewers
regards to the music.
Regards to the fans
Yes.
and all that. Yeah, the support is huge, bro. You know, I keep telling these people the idea that I had before. If it was the same crowd that is coming out today, bro, I'm on a different level.
Yeah.
So I think the boys have to make best use of the opportunity that they have now. You know, before we have good shows, but we don't fill up stadiums, we don't fill up big venues like this.
Right.
So now they just have to change the mindset. After every year, you just go back to the drawing board again. Next December, another one again. You know, you keep repeating yourself.
Yeah.
But I think they have to make use of this, you know, documents this kind of events, you know, look out for international festivals, you know, show them, like most of them are telling them, hey, use a semi-live, document them. Sometimes some of these big artists, they go to shows, people sing their songs all night.
Yeah.
You don't have to struggle.
You don't have to struggle.
You know, document it and then start lobbying for bigger festivals.
Yeah.
Contact people that have connection that can link you up here. But here everyone is narrow-minded and big-headed. They don't want to go out of their comfort zone. So I think that's one of the things that is holding the industry. They keep repeating themselves every year. Let's go to Q City. After Q City, you go back again. You know, next year you come back again. At the end of the day, the fans get tired, they get boring, so you come in the same circle, you keep repeating. So let them look at the bigger picture. They have a very good platform. We did this without this TikTok, Facebook status, all these things were not there.
Exactly.
Today, everything is
that was analog by then.
Thank you. So I think it's high time for them to think bigger than Gambia, I could say. Think bigger than Gambia, and then you know we can. There are a lot of talented artists, a lot of them.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Singateh, thank you so much for inviting me here. Basically, it's a pleasure. You allow me to come and visit your studio, and then hopefully we're gonna have another session that I want us to talk about. Productions, especially stage-wise. You know what I mean? Like you go to a concert, you can see like there are so many things that are missing on stage. You understand? Last time I saw you on stage with Jizzle, right? Jizzle, and then I think you did amazing. So for me, my problem is I need something from the crowd. You understand what I mean? I saw that with international, stages and the concert out there, that we don't have that in Gambia. You watch the video live on YouTube or online, you don't feel it. You understand? It's more of like the direct microphone that comes in. And I think people like you are the one can introduce that, or maybe so the people out there, how to, you understand. So I want to talk about all these factors.
Yeah, I can take it to next time. And I'm gonna send a little minute band here and there. Because even what you're talking about is a problem. Especially stage. Yesterday I was a guest at St. Joseph 1983 class. They have a big gala dinner at Seaview, Seafront. Yeah. I was the one performing. I was just a guest. But the way I see things were happen on stage, I went to the engineer. It was Junkung. I'm like, Junkung, this is this. It's like, boy, but when he did that, things changed.
Things change all of a sudden. You can see
this is it. You know what I mean? So these are the things we need. We need a lot of these kind of things. Because there was so many imbalance there, but then I think they couldn't figure out those. For them on stage, they're just drumming. So they were like little bit off sinking,
Yeah, if we can just give a piece of advice to the music industry. But first off, how do you see the Gambia music industry right now? I know you say that, okay, we just need a little bit of twist and things gonna be boom. You understand? Like it's completely different, like the way you guys, your time before. Yeah, tell us a little bit.
No, well, they have to take it to the next level, as I said. Crowd-wise, floor-wise, impact-wise, Gambian level, they're like up there. But then I think it's still one-sided. It's just like the ones that are top there, they're the only one doing their thing year in, year out. So it's always hard to see new upcoming artists coming, get to that level. So it's just the same big horns that are up there. And for an industry to grow, there should be a chance of other young artists coming up. Like Nigeria, when you look at when Rema came up, when all these young artists came up, they all start, making it big to the top, competing for awards and here and there. So I think that's the only thing. Now we have to focus. Also, the artists, some of them are kind of lazy. The young upcoming artists, they want to be more than this particular artist.
Stay hungry,
So that's one of the reasons when they told me about who's the goal. He said that I told them a big example of Attack. I told them that the reason why I like him when I was here on my last visit, 2019, he wasn't there. He was just dropping single here and there. But 1 year, 2 years later, he's there now competing with the big ones that were up there.
Mainstream.
That's how industry works, you know. Other artists would come again and said, hey, I'm going to knock this all down. I have to be right there. You know, so that's what I want to see more of that. But for me, I'm still looking out to see who is going to be the next upcoming artist. To be right there next year.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the challenge.
I think it's high time. Definitely.
Yeah, it's high time for them to come, like, not just to mention 3-4 big artists and that's it for having years. You know, upcoming artists are supposed to come. And the ladies too, they have to be empowered as well.
Absolutely,
you know?
100.
I agree. They are left behind. The ladies have to be empowered. You know,
you have a concert and then you don't see any ladies on the list. So.
Other than that, I think if they are a little bit organized, because for me, everyone is just after your own piece of cake.
Yeah.
But if they are all after the development of the industry, put all personal interests aside, I think sky is the limit, bro.
That's good. Sky is the limit. Like I said, it is what it is. Singateh, PAK music, quality music, supporting upcoming artists, nurturing, all in one. You come here, you got it. All right. Thank you so very much. And thanks to our camera lady. You know, you did well and I appreciate it. Thank you.
And artists for that matter as well.
All right. Oh, yeah. I'm so thankful to Jah for guiding me in this time. Oh, my Lord. Singateh rise and all of them get panic. Yes, me coming hard like a supersonic. Singateh rise and all of them get worry. Don't time me there on the journey.